Ladies and gentlemen, to your magical moon message. This is the Peace Dealer. Moon in Capricorn. Sun in MFing Taurus. Starting off Taurus season with a BANG. Oh yes. I hope you are prepared duly, because this season is going to be one for the books. And considering that we're starting off this 1-degree transit with the moon in Capricorn, the moon of the goats, this is giving you an incredible understanding of the integrity needed to manifest the fullness of your character. Be seductively amused by the smooth sensations coming from my voice. Unless you're a dude watching this, then forget that I even said that. This is very important because you are now adding a certain je ne sais quoi, a smoothness, a swagger to the way you have emboldened and sparked passionate fire to your identity. There is a lot to be said about a transit such as this. 1, there is a collective worldwide sense and nature of power that is awakening, with which you'll be unconventionally manifesting. We have the sun with Uranus in its corner. I didn't even know it was pronounced Uranus. I thought it really was Uranus, but scientists just felt more comfortable saying Uranus. Apparently the actual pronunciation is Uranus, and I'm still tempted to say Uranus because why not? But yes, Uranus, we have the spirit conscious there, individual innovation, grounding through your body's ability to process what you for some reason think is reality. And then Pluto in the corner of the moon, the subconscious soul space, ripping apart your concept of emotions because it's 2022 and you still feel. Yes, that was a direct shot to you, Cancer. Welcome to Taurus season, where everything will be real. Now, let me actually explain that. Collective moon, everything will be real, Taurus. Okay, everything is going to be real. So all this antics and fire and passion that people erupted in the heat of the moment actually has consequences. Can you believe that? Actions actually have consequences. Fucking bitch. Anyway, the moon in the 9th house quality to Taurus is an aspect of comedy, an aspect of ascension, gods. The Rock is a prime example of this. In terms of physique, Capricorn moon, Taurus suns are God-level individuals, collective individuals who can control and captivate an entire collective. There's different octaves of this, in that the comedy of Capricorn takes itself or takes things so seriously, you actually have no idea it's dry humor and they're being sarcastic as hell and or trolling you because you will have taken it so seriously, which really brings into account the psychological nature of how serious people take themselves and how this brings literally everyone in an individual comedy act. But this doesn't have to be deliberate. Some people can take themselves so seriously that in and itself is the joke. Doesn't mean they don't know what they're doing. Regardless, as we collectively step in to this grounded transit, I want you to really think about what criticism means to you. When people project their negative emotions, because when we talk about extremeness, Pluto is in Capricorn. And so you're going to be feeling that collective hatred. Let's just call it for what it is. Pluto is this intensity of power in Capricorn that is not sugar-coated and is in every way pure. But we do not exist in a pure world. So that purity is corrupted into hatred and evil. And so you feeling this around, it doesn't mean that the moon's in Capricorn, so you're going to feel evil. That's not how it works. But focusing on this dynamic meant to bring up shadow, I'm not going to say energy, but whatever shadows in your character or in a character around you for you to deal with, being made real in Taurus gives you a new way to apply newly defined and awakened superpowers as a part of your character towards these situations. Many are actually going to also awaken a new manifestation ability and power. This is the power, the incredible power, Moon in Capricorn, of manifestation, where Uranus is in Taurus. So we're in a unique period of our life where you couldn't do this in the 50s, my friend, but now you can flip like $10 into $1,000 in less than a week. You can do this. Like, many of you are going to start to, as systematically as Capricorn is, bring into, keyword of the day, function. Say it with me, friends. Function. Look that up in the dictionary. Bring into practical earth sign function the ability to Taurus sun manifest. What is a way that you can manifest literally anything you want into reality that goes outside of pre-existing norms and traditional ways to make money, to make value? This is revealing itself. You could say it's awakening itself. But don't get caught up in the distractions, ladies and gentlemen. And I hope many of you aren't laughing at me. I'm being dead ass serious right now. I'm straight G. I'm more gangster than I've ever been, son. Do I look like I got anything on me that would make you think that I'm some kind of laughing stock? Yeah, I thought so, G. You don't want someone like me to pull up on you, okay? I look super threatening right now. I might even have Black Air Force energy. You don't even know. So check that out. You feel me? We are manifesting our value. We are manifesting our worth. We are manifesting what we are worth. Because there's an objective sense to worth, where you don't have to, you know what I'm saying? They say your attitude determines your latitude. I'm fly as a motherfucker, high as a motherfucker, but still the motherfucker you love to hate, but can't because you love what I make. Now, ain't that about a bitch? And I'm gonna talk shit. Well, that's more Gemini. But I want to, when people love what you make so much to the point where you're the only one who makes it, now they have to really bring their feelings aside. It's not like you have competition and can just go to another manufacturer. So a lot of you are carving this today. A lot of you are now manifesting the realization of your superpower, that there is no other person who is you other than people who try and act like you. And you are now cashing in on that. And Uranus is allowing you to cash in on that through unconventional means that you've already been working and putting into place, but it all clicks. And so things that didn't work because you're experimenting, you're not experimenting anymore. You got the formula. Not only do you have the formula, everything that you actively, because Capricorn is a cardinal sign, everything that is actively generated with this power is going to go over Aquarius and Saturn and effectively manifest the knowledge of this system. This is like figuring out how to do something for the first time and then instantly understanding the science of it so that you can replicate it. Okay? Lots of multi-million or billion or trillion or infinity year ideas are going to be birthed. This is a natural ascension of your value with your ability to call on the literal gods themselves to aid in your manifestation. This is a breakthrough transit. Do you hear me? This is the ability for you to step into a higher facet of your power. You are manifesting a new foundation in your life. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? Do you understand what's happening? This is the end of the motherfucking world. We are in the apocalypse. Never mind the fact that this vessel right here is being influenced by a subsection of his own personality so that he can add more influence to this video. This is important because this cycle is taking you through a new paradigm. And you're finally understanding your place in this new paradigm. Do you understand that a whole group and collective of people try to kill you and experiment on you? And I say that solely to add you into this paranoia, which isn't so much paranoia, but the understanding of how people will lie to you and then guilt trip you with fake gravity to make a situation more serious than it is so that they can control and manipulate you to do what you want or what they want you to do. Putting you in a box and ostracizing you outside of their system of normalcy because you don't follow their agenda and program. Well, let me tell you something right here, right now. Welcome to the revolution. Welcome to the revolution that will change everything you know about everything. Because you thought you knew until you realized you didn't. And now a gangster is looking you in your eyes. A true gangster is looking you in the face. Right now, I'm telling you about this new paradigm. Welcome to the promised land. What makes this the promised land is you now no longer have government authorities ramming their dicks down your ass. And you can manifest your own form of freedom. Choosing to interact with elements of your society, manifesting your own royalty. What is your price? What is your value? What are you worth? Welcome to Taurus season, where we will define this once and for all. As Jupiter enters Aries, and you understand, it really is lit. Do you understand what time it is? And now I want to reference real quick that time in reference to Capricorn is actually applicable and relevant here, because this is actually the timing of your own value and what kind of sense of timing you bring into situations. Do you understand what time it is? Do you? Some of you are entering your villain era. Like my good man here, who is not speaking about himself in third person, but just in that instant did. This is very important, ladies and gentlemen, and you'll find that I say this is very important as a filler when I need to say something else. But it's still very important in that I'm literally showing you the nature of this transit instead of just telling you. What you need to be clear and down-packed on is, it really doesn't matter, and this is actually the most controversial part about Uranus and Taurus. It really does not matter what other people think your worth is. Other people will agree with it. It doesn't matter if you think that a portrait of just air and spirit isn't worth any money. Somebody will pay $20,000 for it. We've seen this happen. It doesn't matter if you think a certain artist is trash. Certain millions of other people will make that person famous and buy their music. And so it is up to you to manifest what you got and put it out there. What are you waiting for? You're gonna be inspired like never before. This is the ascension of your physique naturally into next levels. Welcome to the revolution, where you decide how you insert your own presence without bullshit laws and matrices, plural, dictating how and why you should live with influencers and entertainers to reinforce social narratives just to put you in a box. If this goes viral, I hate you all, by the way. If y'all bypass all my other serious shit and this goes viral, I understand the nature of it, but this isn't gonna go viral. I don't care about going viral. I just had to let you know. Please watch out for Venus, because Venus is a sharpshooter, and once she goes into Aries, she's gonna be smacking bitches left and right. Be very careful about her. Be very careful. I don't know what happened in Pisces, but the Divine Feminine looks like she wants smoke. I think the Divine Feminine wants smoke. I don't know what happened. You girlfriends need to deal with that, because we don't want to get wrapped up in your war. But anyway, before Venus enters Aries, anything is possible. Feel your desire as it is already manifested, and let go of the outcome. The most important thing about this transit is you're going to manifest, you are present progressively manifesting the fullness of your power physically. It is no longer just a concept. It is as real. I was going to say it's the gangsterificness of myself, but let's be serious here. It is real as the gangsterificness of myself right now. No, it is as real as you breathing air. And you'll actually manifest tangible experiences and proof of this, with which on this foundation of practical value, you can actually now finish the transit and then go through Taurus season and all that. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this magical moon message. I had to get a little serious there. But what does serious mean other than the perception of what gravity enables you? Actually, no, there's an answer to that, and I don't want to answer that. Y'all stay blessed. Really do not let people play you, okay? Enforce your value. If someone don't want to pay that price, someone else will. Godspeed. Peace.